this train. Come along and ride this train. Cross the mountains, prairies, reservations, rivers, levees, plains. Come along and ride this train. Ride this train. Ride this train with me along the Panhandle country, through Amarillo, Lubbock, Odessa, Midland, across the oil field country to the West Texas town of Pecos. And the year is 1883. And those dust-weary cowpokes you see over there have just ended their last roundup of the season. They're mighty tired and they're hungry. They've traveled a lot of miles across a lot of dusty land. And that sweat on their faces, you see, mister, that came from poking a whole mess of longhorns over mountains, rivers, canyons. They're a wild bunch of fellas, all right. They crossed a lot of wild country, but without them, you and I'd be going hungry tonight. Hey, wait a minute. Somebody's over there betting money who can rope and tie a calf the quickest. And there's another fellow betting on who can ride a bucking horse the longest. Well, it's turned into the darndest contest you ever saw. They say it's happening all over the West. Wichita, Santa Fe, Cheyenne, Fort Worth. It might catch on. In about 20 years from now, they're going to be calling these gatherings rodeos. And it'll give birth to a new breed of American man, the rodeo cowboy. I'm lonesome, but I'm happy. I'm rich, but I'm broke, and the good Lord knows the reason. I'm just a cowpoke. From Cheyenne to Douglas, all the ranges know, 'cause adrift with the wind, no one cares where I go. I ain't got a dime in these old worn-out jeans, so I stop eating steak and I go back to beans. I'll pick up a 10-spot in Prescott, I know, a ride in the Bronx in the big rodeo. Since the late 1880s, what we now know as the rodeo has developed and progressed to one of the most exciting spectator sports in America. You'd think that because most of the wild horses are gone that the rodeo stock's pretty tame by now. Well, don't you believe it, mister. They're still raising special stock just for the rodeos. The horses are just as fiery, and them old Brahma bulls are still meaner than Dickens. Ask any bronc rider, he knows. Hey, watch this old boy come out of the chute. Hang in there, cowboy! Ooh! Here we go again. Hold that balance, man. You got a mean one this time, cowboy. Hey, now out of the chute, here comes a good rider. Spur him high. Keep that free hand in the air. Stay with him now, wait till the whistle. Now, here comes out of the chute a bull rider. Now, them Brahma bulls may be sacred cows in India, but any cowboy will tell you them mean old boys. Whoa! There goes a bull minus a rider. Steer wrestling, man alive. Hey, every move's got to be perfect. No rodeo, though. Look at that horse. Keep that rope tight. Man, he's tight. You got him, cowboy. Hey, here comes them mean ones again. Look out, cowboy. Ho, ho, ho. Look out. Hey, look out, cowboy. In spite of the hazards involved in professional rodeo riding, it gets in your blood, all right. And you become infected forever with no cure. You travel a lot of miles and break a lot of bones, but you stick with it. It's an everlasting love affair in which your hopes, dreams, and aspirations become all one and the same thing, the rodeo. Sometimes there just isn't room for anybody else. There's a young girl that I know, her age is 21. She comes from down in southern Colorado. got out of service, and I'm looking for my fun. Someday soon, she's going with me someday soon. Well, if Daddy, he don't like me 'cause I ride in the rodeo, well, he says that I'm the kind that'll leave her crying. But I know that she would follow me down the toughest road I go. And someday soon, I'm gonna get her someday soon. When I come to call her pa, ain't got one kind word to say. I bet it's 'cause he was as wild in his younger days. So blow, you old blue northern, come and blow her back to me. I'm riding in tonight from California, and I love that darned old rodeo more than she loves me. But someday soon, she's going with me someday soon. When I come to call her pa, ain't got one kind word to say. I bet it's 'cause he was wild in his younger days. So now blow, you old blue northern, yeah, blow her back to me. I'll be driving in tonight from California, and I love that blamed old rodeo more than she loves me. But someday soon, I'm going to get her someday soon. Someday soon, she's going with me someday soon. Rodeo's come a long way since some early days back in Pecos. Today, if there's a rodeo near you, you're sure to know about it. The opening day parade it's a spectacle to behold, full of pageantry with the Grand Marshal, the rodeo queen, the sheriff's posse with silver saddles, and let's don't forget the first American, the Indian, with his paint and feathers. Yeah, it's a fine, joyful occasion for the whole family, but most of all, let's don't forget the bareback rider, the saddle bronc rider, calf ropers, steer ropers, bulldoggers, bull riders, barrel racers, and don't forget the men that saved more than one life, the rodeo clown. And remember names like Glenn Bird, Bob Crosby, Bill Linderman, Jim Shoulders, Casey Tibbs, and Jack Wiseman. So ride 'em, cowboys. I'll see you at the rodeo.